You're listening to a Destiny Park Media podcast.
We should do one of these pods standing up because I have a standing desk. We just have to stay in for like 2 hours.
We could do this one. I mean, it helps you think, from what I've heard.
Well, pacing for me is if this pod was like mobile and I was like pacing and talking, I would have more fluid, smooth thought.
Yeah, me too.
But I would be a little bit out of breath.
Yeah, but if you do it every week.
Exactly. If you did that.
Every week, you'd start to become a cardiovascular machine.
Yeah, when I was a teen, I'm gonna keep teasing this episode till we do it for during the aughts. I did a lot of walking and because we used to talk on the phone a lot, so I used to do a lot of.
Not you and me.
Not you. Yeah, that'd be really fun. I'd be like, me and you just always were on the phone.
I call those the lost pods.
Yeah, exactly. These long sessions.
You're recording that, right?
Yeah, they're all.
We're having like a normal phone call.
I think there was a time you could record calls over the. I can't remember if it was over the phone or if it was over the answering machine. But anyway,
yeah,
that's a whole other thing.
The odds episode, that's something we'll do in 2026.
Yeah.
Which is right now.
There's a long tease of last year to then pop up for this year. For
we do tease a lot.
It's fun, though. I think it adds more lore because then people will be like, remember that thing that you guys were talking about? You guys got to do that.
I know that we've been talking about doing like the Berserk book club.
Oh, yeah. That's
all sorts of stuff. But I love imagining like a listener who hasn't listened in a few months going, all right, let me see, have they finally done the Berserk
scrolling?
And then they like listen to the latest episode and we're like, yeah, and there's the odds episode and there's the Berserk book club and they're just like,
wait, I haven't found it. I can't find it. Do you have a Patreon?
I've missed nothing.
It's on the Patreon, huh?
It's imaginary paywalled.
Yeah, exactly. It's not quite there.
Yeah. But anyway, 2026, that's where we are. And
we just slid into 2026.
We slid. That's right. I guess we should say the name of the show.
Yeah.
So this is the Akira Slide podcast. I am Michael D.
Roro. D. Roro.
Rojo.
D. Rojo.
And
you're red.
You're correct, yes.
I thought so.
Am I right?
Well, I must be Mike K. Jolly.
I don't know
AKA.
Why am I saying
Jolly?
So much? I brought this up like a few episodes ago, and it's still bad.
It's still bad.
I still keep saying,
but the thing is an accepted. We're in the era of the
Yeah, I know.
You know that.
I know.
Yeah.
It's normal.
This is like a thing that people. It's like a meme. It's like a regular thing. It's a conversation. Yeah. It's like without having to clap or say words, it's a good signal.
Yeah.
It's a signal to people like, yeah, okay, he gets it.
I prefer clapping from an audience.
Yes.
Just because if like everyone in the audience
is just like,
It's like Tim and Eric. That's that type of thing. But one of my favorite episodes we did in 2025 was actually, I think it was like at the, not New Year's Eve, but New Year's Eve.
The eve of New Year's Eve.
But anyway, I love talking about my favorite things from said year. And I was looking forward to this episode for the past like few weeks. We're coming off of our really successful holiday favorite things episode. And
Holly Jolly.
We learned a lot, including this wheel. We have a wheel.
A live studio audience.
That's right. And this is on wheelofnames.com.
Yeah. Great app. Well, it's a website. Part of my Gen Zism. Great app.
You're very in the now. And I'm the guy who keeps us in the past.
www.
wwjd.
JD.
No, but I'm gonna break the pod immersion for a second. Do you have a Kleenex by chance? I have a.
No, I got you.
But I don't want to make disgusting sounds.
Over, Mike?
Yeah.
Too late.
I know. We're keeping all of this.
Keep it all. I wonder if they can even hear me over here.
I bet they can. But yeah, we don't have to restart. I'll just
survey of the listeners. Complete side note.
Yeah,
I was thinking about
Thank you.
Getting us some newfangled. There you go. I gave space for that.
I was like, is he thinking? Or?
No, I gave space.
You're being pro.
Yeah, super pro. Trash.
I am.
That I am.
All right.
But,
break.
Yes, and break.
Survey of the listeners.
I've been contemplating attempting to buy some affordable, like, podcasts, like little lav mics, USB, like they go into the phone or whatever, and then they've been reviewed very highly for doing, like, conversational things or podcast type things, and I was like, I wonder if we should just get one of those and try it.
We should.
Yeah, I'll get it then. It's on my Amazon list, and it's fairly affordable. I just want to see what it'll sound like.
Okay.
We'll lose our lo-fiism, but...
Well, to be honest with you, and maybe this is too deep, but I'll keep it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the lo-fi thing was just to kind of get me in the door,
yes.
Because I was like a little nervous to start a podcast again.
Yeah, on the production value.
The production side.
Mm-hmm.
And with certain podcasts, I worked so hard on the edits, and I actually got super OCD to the point where someone blowing their nose, for example, or sniffling is so irritating that I'm like, I fucking hate this.
But look where you've come.
Yeah,
look where we are. But see, that's why I keep pushing it, because I want you to still have that same energy.
But yeah, I want him to step in slow, and it's good to not like dip in all at once, but rather dip your toe.
Yes. So we start here.
If you're like, it's like when you ship a guitar across the country.
There you go.
You keep the guitar in the box for 24 hours or so. If you were to open the box right after you get it, it's like freezing. Because I think I mentioned this. I got a guitar delivered to me, and it waited outside for like an hour in negative 20-degree weather.
Damn.
And I thought I ruined it.
Right.
But I did some Googling, and the key was to just keep it in the box for 24 hours.
Okay.
But if I had opened it, then the wrath of Khan, or should I say,
Goma?
Temperature. Yeah, Goma.
The wrath of Goma.
Too soon, man.
I know.
The wrath of Fahrenheit would have destroyed that guitar. But it's a friend. That guitar is a friend of mine. And
you still have it, yeah?
I still have it, and
nice.
it's hanging out in my apartment. And the apartment sometimes gets hot, sometimes gets cold, but it dips in slowly into the temperature worlds. And
rather than just like a shark, or not a shark, but
sort of a shark,
sort of a shark bite, if you will.
Yeah.
A sharp dip.
A shark.
Yeah, there you go.
No, all jokes aside, no, I love doing this show with you, and
it's fun.
I'll never forget when we saw Dragon Ball Daima episodes 1 through 3, not 10.
Not 1 through 10.
No, we did just 3 in the theater. But
that's right.
We just randomly, like, because we had talked about doing another show, and you were like, "Why don't you come over to my place?" And I'm like, "Oh, I guess we could just use my phone." And you're like, you were proud that I was spontaneous and said, "Let's just use one phone. Who cares?"
Yeah.
But I'm actually excited about like lavalier mics, because I had a friend, Eric, who legit like a year ago told me, if you want to get good audio, but like sort of a low cost.
Yeah.
Lavaliers are a great option.
Yeah, they've just been coming out with some really good ones, and I've been saving them, and I'm like, I just pull the trigger on one of these, because I think it'd just be fun to just plug in the joint, have them both connected, and then honestly, with the joint, you can you can stand up, we can
interview each other.
Yeah.
We can hold the mics out in front
of each other. It's really more of like a pin type of situation, like a joy, you know what I mean? Like on your person, you could get up and kind of you could get animated, punch stuff. You know what I'm saying? Without
get animated, very good.
Yeah, exactly.
This is an anime podcast that also talks about anything we want.
Yeah,
but sometimes we bring in some anime.
We have some geek stuff here, some nerd stuff there, some food stuff.
Yeah, I love it. It's the show I always wanted to make.
Yeah,
so I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, so. as am I.
And for you.
And IU, buddy. And IU.
All right. Well,
I know, a little mush.
This is not Thanksgiving.
I know. What are you thankful for?
I feel like there's, in November, December, and January, every month, each holiday becomes what are you thankful for? And then from January until, let's say May, it's just no gratefulness.
Yeah, it's dry, it's cold, it's bitter.
We're just dying.
Slowly withering away.
Slipping through the snowbanks.
Yeah, the cracks.
Slipping into them. No, but anyway, thank you for listening. We're going to do some quick honorable mentions because we're going to talk about 10 of our favorite things. It can be movies, music, books, or personal events. And I woke up this morning and I was like, I got to make a list for the fucking pod.
Yeah.
And do you know what my first thought was? Was I don't think I can come up with 10 favorite things from 2025 because it's like, I really did love this year overall. I would classify it as like a really difficult year.
Thank you. I say thank you because I identify. And I think a lot of other people.
Right.
I think there's a general sense that 2025 was difficult for whatever reason. Yeah. Whatever your thing was.
Right. And, and I'm not even talking about like the socio-political stuff.
No, that's a whole other thing.
But I think a lot of people are like even beginning their best of 2025 lists by saying, I know this year sucked, but for me, ultimately, I do come to it with gratitude, and I feel like I learned a ton. Yeah. Got a lot to be grateful for. Yeah. And
I think good art comes out of strife. And I think that's what we noticed this year.
Well, yeah, not to talk too much about it, but I'm more prolific than I've been since I was 23 years old.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
In the past 2 weeks, I've written 5 different full songs, and I've never been
5 songs.
And I've never been Mr. Prolific, like Prince or Prince.
Yeah, Prince or Prince.
He's the only one, really.
Hey, Michael worked on an album for a few months at a time. I'm just actually really don't know his regimen of songs.
Well,
what him and Quincy did.
No disrespect, but you sort of made the point, which is him and Quincy.
Him and Quincy, yeah.
Whereas Prince was him and Princey.
Prince did like to be one-on-one with himself.
Yeah. But also,
that was his thing.
It's a little overblown because there were eras where he did have a band or he did collaborate with people, but certain people weren't credited for certain things.
Sure.
And also, I think when you write thousands of songs every year, it's like probably hard to keep track of who wrote what.
Yeah, for sure.
Genuinely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Making excuses for him.
I don't know. Just, artistry and being in the studio, it can be tough.
Yeah. But any hoot. Enough of that.
Anywho.
Mike versus Prince, who cares?
Yeah, man.
We win.
Drake versus Kendrick, who cares?
I think everyone cares about that.
Yeah, apparently everyone still cares about it.
That one's fine.
Yeah.
But Mike versus Prince, it's like, for the Alien versus Predator films, not to say either of them are aliens or predators.
Who would be who? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's horrible.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's bad.
We walked right into that.
We landed right into that.
But anyway, so for the Alien vs. Predator franchise, the tagline was, whoever wins, we lose. And for Michael Jackson versus Prince, it's whoever wins, we win.
Good point.
We won to having them both around.
We really did.
So I say we don't have them fight. We just enjoy both.
We don't. And honestly, what we can say, which I strongly feel.
Yeah.
Is that Stevie is still above both of them. When you really sit down and look at what Stevie has done over his career, and his style of making music and his classics through each decade, I think up until the 90s, is Stevie not, and he's alive, mind you, he also outlived everyone. It's Stevie, and then it's Prince and Mike.
Well, I know 2 guys who would agree with you more than anyone else.
Who's that?
Prince and Michael Jackson.
There you go.
Prince was a huge Stevie Wonder fan.
I mean, Stevie is prolific. Yeah,
I've only ever listened to songs in the key of life.
It's good. Strong album.
Really great.
Strong album, to say the very least.
I would spin it all the time.
Yeah.
So I do love him. I just need to listen to more. I get in this mode where I'm like, sometimes an artist has an album that's so great.
It's hard to go to anything else. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I will try, and then I'll just, like, in one ear, out the other, and then the next day I go back to Songs in the Key of Life.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that Songs in the Key of Life transition you had, or that rough transition, is I actually came to that album last. So I was listening to a lot of Intervision, and thinking like, I think I'm more of like an Intervision type guy.
Groovier, right?
Yeah. A little bit groovier, whatever, or 70s-ish. Or I think that album came out anyway, that's here nor there. But because I like that song toward the end, Don't You Worry About a Thing, or whatever it's called, and a few other songs that are on there. And just took me a while to come along to songs in Akira Life, and then finally one day I landed. Luna kind of helped me land on that album because there was some songs on there that I knew that she would like. Oh, Sir Duke. I loved Sir Duke.
Oh, yeah. That one is a beast.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that song's on that album. And then I kind of just let the album kind of play throughout. And then I started hearing more songs that I knew. And I'm like, oh, I know all these songs. Mm-hmm. That's the thing about Stevie is, like, he has a bunch of songs where, like, even if you don't know it's Stevie, you know the song.
Yeah.
And then it's funny when you find out, oh, that's Stevie too.
Yeah.
So I kept having these I kept having these instances where I'd be like, oh, that's Stevie. Mm. Oh, that's Stevie too. Oh, that's also Stevie.
Yeah.
So that's why I started to figure out I was like, oh, okay, so he's...
I bet when I do listen to Intervisions, I'll remember, like, stuff from the radio all of a sudden popping up, and I'll be like, oh, that was Stevie.
There's a few on there. There's not as big as songs in the Killer. I figured out after listening to more songs in the Akira Life, I'm like, I see why this is the crown jewel. It has, like, literally all the...
Isn't she lovely?
Yeah, all the pop and, like... And I don't say pop in a derogatory way.
No, of course not. No, we're just more pop fans.
That's a good point. Exactly. It's really more of, like, the big hits. Yeah. And he's got big hits throughout his career. But anyway, that was a whole side tangent.
Welcome to the Stevie Slide podcast. I just called him Stevie.
The wonder years.
The wonderful Stevie Slide podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
You ever seen the clip of, and then we'll get into the best stuff.
Best ofs.
Yeah, best ofs. But you ever see the clip of John Travolta introducing Idina Menzel?
No.
At I think it was the Golden Globes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, the way he says, she's about to do, I think, a performance, and he's like, please welcome the wickedly talented Adele Dazeem.
Wickedly.
Yeah, but the way he says wickedly is awesome.
Yeah.
The wickedly talented.
It's very Travolta.
Yeah, and it seems like he knows who she is because he says wickedly so well. But then he goes Adele Dazeem, and everyone's like, what the hell?
What was that?
And he said, sorry, I misread the teleprompter. But it's like, I feel like if he knew who she was,
he would have
said her name right. You know,
I think he was freestyling.
Yeah, Adele Dazeem is such a cool name.
It is very
cool.
Can
we be real? It's such a cool
name. By the way,
Adele Dazeem.
Maybe I gotta take that as like a moniker name or something like that, or some type of like...
Well, Adele is a femme name.
It is. But I could really play with that.
Maybe Kel.
Yeah.
Kel Dazeem.
Kel Dazeem. I like that.
Or Akel.
Akel. Yeah. Or Cal, if you will.
Cal Dazeem.
Cal Dazeem.
Yeah. But anyway, so what I thought we could start off with is just some honorable mentions.
Sure.
On men's, as I call it.
Yep.
And
I'm down with that.
This is the stuff that, like, we really liked, but it just couldn't, for whatever reason, it couldn't make it to our top 10.
For sure.
And we're just going to rapid fire these, and if there's any questions...
concerns.
Yeah, but and we can even, like, instead of alternating, I'll just list off all of mine.
Yeah, for sure. I don't have a list, so I'm really just going to be commenting and freestyling.
There we go.
Because they're honorable mentions. So I'm like,
years ago they tried to.
Let me know.
There's a great clip of this guy who's like, he's on a talk show, like a morning show.
Sure.
Local access cable. And he's there to promote his book that he wrote of poetry. And the host goes, so would you do you have something you want to do for us today? And he goes, yeah, I'm going to do a freestyle rap.
Yeah, I'm going to do a freestyle.
And he goes, years ago they tried to. And years ago he tries it one more time. Years ago they tried to. And then she goes, after like a very pregnant, like 6-second pause. She goes, do you want to read something from your book? And he goes, yeah, I do. But
why are people so awkward? It's so funny.
I bet the thing is once you are staring into the camera, like you lose, I would say, whatever you're good at doing. It goes by like 90%. So you have to practice and be really, really good before you can go in front of a camera.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And then it adds 10 pounds, so you're
and then you just look bloated.
It literally, like, people think it's you look like you're 10 pounds bigger. No, it literally adds 10 pounds.
Yeah, literally.
Scientifically, they
a little more than 10 pounds even.
Yeah, they proved it.
Yeah.
Like, they brought a scale out and
measured.
Wow, you're 15 pounds bigger, actually.
Yeah.
So anyway, my on-mens are as follows. Jennette McCurdy, I'm glad my mom died. This is her autobiography.
This is a book?
It's a book, yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Only book, and it didn't make it to the top 10. Nothing to be concerned about there.
Tisk.
I'll do better next year, Dad.
That's all right.
Actually, number 2, Godzilla Skate or Die, tied with Monsterpiece Theater.
Skate or Die.
These are comics. These are
okay.
comics, you see.
Got you.
So they don't count as books. I know that everyone's going, books.
It's a graphic novel.
They're either booing or saying books. I can't tell. These are graphic novels, like you say. Sure. And they're just one-offs, but earlier this year I was concerned about the Godzilla brand and how they're doing so many different comics.
Yep,
but,
I remember that.
These are both standalone stories that are by, I think, authors that weren't just trying to do a Godzilla story, but for different reasons. Each one is like a unique take on the character. One, Skate or Die, is about this Aussie group of teenagers who have a skate park that they love, and they all love it for different reasons. And Godzilla and this other monster are in the middle of a fight, and they're about to go to their skate park. And
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. And Monsterpiece Theater is a bizarre story where the Great Gatsby, Dracula, not Orson Welles, but a bunch of old like fictional characters.
Yeah.
And, I can't remember all the other ones, but
that sounds cool though.
It's insanely cool. Yeah, it's one of my favorite.
What's the premise of them all being in the same place?
Basically, the premise is Godzilla attacks the city where Great Gatsby's having one of his crazy parties.
Is it Minnesota? Is he in is Great Gatsby in Minneapolis?
I think F. Scott Fitzgerald is from Minnesota.
Yeah, did he write that being here? Anyway, that's a completely side topic, but
Godzilla's going all over, and they do go to Transylvania, nice. Where Dracula is, and it's just a wild story. I meant to talk about it on the pod a few months ago when I read it fresh, but Rust Belt Review is a magazine that comes out quarterly usually, and it's all sorts of like Midwest comics artists that are sharing really personal comics a lot of the time. Sometimes they're really wacky, but it's a great way to, if you're feeling like you need to get creatively re-inspired, pick up an issue of Rust Belt Review. Nice. And you'll find something in there that wakes you up.
For sure.
Omurice. That was one of my honorable mentions when we went to that Omurice place.
Yes, indeed. Actually, that'll show up later. Yep.
Okay. Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet. I love this album. Nice. I can't believe it wasn't in my top 10, but there's some incredible bangers on here.
Short and Sweet.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Man's Best Friend.
Wait, what's Short and Sweet? The song?
Short and Sweet is the one from before.
Oh, I thought that was the new.
I thought so too. But right now I just realized, wait, Man's Best Friend.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So Short and Sweet is from 2024.
Is Espresso on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
That one is full of, filler, I guess.
More filler.
Yeah. Gully Boys, self-titled. We just talked about this one.
We did.
But I love this band.
Female crew.
Gotta see it. Femme crew. Femme, because some of them identify as non-binary.
I like that.
Yeah, so. Akira Slide being number one show for 5 people. Won't talk about this too long.
Yep. Props to them. I mean, not props. I should say
props to us.
Yeah, props to us. And I should also say thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, seriously. Huge thanks to all of our listeners. We got Waylon, Brian, Jenny. We got a bunch of people who listen every week, and we're grateful. But those are just the 3 that popped into my head.
Shout out to you guys.
We had a YouTube comment the other day.
We did. Yeah, that was really great.
Huge shout out to that person who they brought up that they love the EPO episodes.
Yep.
And they loved that in one episode I brought up the false first step, the concept of like thinking that because you are watching something responsible or like about your finances or physical health, that you're making a first step by doing this.
Right.
And then meanwhile, you're still stuck on the couch.
Right.
So
stagnant.
Shout out to the person who commented that. That made me feel good.
That's really, you know what's better? Not even the fact that, excuse me, that it was a comment, but a thoughtful one.
Yeah, that they were like, I like when you do Dragon Ball. I like when you do Ippo. Which, by the way, if you come up to us and say you love Ippo, you're like a friend.
Yeah.
To me, like,
absolutely, because
you're part of a niche sub community for anime. That'll be the last time we talk about Ippo in this episode, I'm sure. Dragon Ball Daima 19 and 20. So this one was on my top 10, but I realized I had forgotten a show, and I realized that like to be so like picky, where you're like, when you're like, oh, I liked these 2 episodes of a 20 episode series, it's just like, god damn. That shouldn't be on a top 10.
I feel it.
Because it's like, it's these 2, it would be like me saying my favorite 2 Sabrina Carpenter songs were in the top 10 favorite moments of the year. It's like, no.
It's gotta be more.
It's a full piece of work that should go on a top 10, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, sorry, Goku and his little friends.
You were close, though.
They were big at those last 2 episodes, at least. That helps.
And the first one.
Piccolo got nerfed. Actually, it's not even nerfed. He just sucks.
Yeah.
Making Christmas crack.
Christmas crack.
Yeah.
It's a treat, yeah?
Yeah, it is a treat. Totally legal.
Totally legal treat.
I made Christmas crack this year for my family, and it actually was a huge hit.
So you're serving it up, huh?
And I made a second batch after Christmas because I still had some stuff left, and it was even better.
Do I need to look up this?
I'll send you the recipe later.
Okay.
We don't want to take too much time in the on-mens, but...
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not.
Let's not do it.
But it was crackers, brown sugar, and butter turned into toffee. I put on some... what did I put on? Rice Chex, some pretzels.
I'm looking at some pictures.
Honey roasted peanuts.
It's looking fire.
And I didn't have chocolate because the store was out of honey roasted peanut M&Ms. So I just kept it to just salty and sweet.
I like that.
It was great.
Good mix.
And then the last thing is Happy Bag from Hello Japan.
Yeah.
So I won't say which anime, but I did order something called a Happy Bag. And it was this incredible story where I realized the day that I was getting it, it took like a month to ship from Japan. Goma tariffs, you know?
Oh, yeah. Big Goma.
Yeah, and it took forever, but the day it was going to arrive, I realized it said signature required. So, and I live somewhere where, like, when the postal service stops by, they don't know where each building is. It's super hard to figure out. They have signs all over saying just bring stuff to the mailroom. Don't try to like drop it off at
the front door.
Yeah, you've picked me up at my apartment. You were totally confused.
Yeah, I was like, "What's going on?"
What is
front? Back?
Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's identifying. Whoops. Well, anyway, no. The thing, like I said, if you like it, Hajime no Ippo, we're friends. So
yeah, they might as well know.
Stop on. So anyway, that's awesome. But I Dempsey roll if you got a line. But so I was like, oh shit, they're gonna not be able to find me.
Yep,
they're not gonna be able to deliver it to me.
Return to sender.
And it was Christmas Eve. It was actually, it was Christmas Eve. And I was like, fuck. And I called the USPS and I tried to do what I could. The person on the phone was really nice and gave me informed alerts. And then the informed alerts popped up on my phone and said, your package has been left with someone. And I was like, oh no.
Left with someone.
And I went to the mailroom and the postal service worker was still there. And as I walked in, I'm like, hey, I was someone who had a package. And they're like, yeah, I have a lot of packages today because it was Christmas Eve.
Of course.
And I wasn't trying to be a Karen, but I'm like, mine required a signature. And they were like, oh, yeah, I actually and I looked and they had already put it on the table.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And they said, you know what, the post office is closed tomorrow, so I didn't want to make you have to go there.
That was nice.
And I said, oh my God, you're amazing. Thank you so much. And it was like this cool moment where they knew that I was going to be able to get to the mailroom, and they were like, "That's awesome. I don't want to make him have to wait an extra day for this package." They didn't know what it was.
Christmas Eve, right?
It was Christmas Eve, so it was closed the next day.
So you sure that wasn't Santa?
It was.
Let's really think about it.
And now that I'm thinking about it, I think it may have been Christmas Eve
of Christmas Eve,
because I think the mail or postal office is closed on Christmas Eve. I think. Anyway, who cares?
Yeah.
But it was
still a Christmas story.
It was not Santa because I believe they didn't tell me their pronouns, but I believe they were femme.
Oh, okay. Damn.
She, her, potentially.
Yeah.
Could have been Mrs. Claus.
I was going to say Miss Claus could have been there.
Which, by the way, we need more Mrs. Claus stories.
We do need her more in the action.
Yeah. Because, I know that some people don't like the, women-led stories. But I feel like that's one of the only non-wokes,
It's too Mike woke.
We haven't done enough woke Christmas stuff. So anyway, that's my honorable mentions. Pretty cool stuff.
Beautifully done. Speaking of woke, I think Mike Woke was created this 2025. It was. Honorable mention to Mike Woke.
Well, this is a year celebration of the podcast, too.
It is?
Because the podcast started in January of 2025.
Oh, snap.
So, yeah. Well, Mike Woke was created this year.
I feel like we should have two little champagne glasses or some type of,
We should have planned something.
I guess it's still January, so maybe we will.
Yeah. Omurice.
Yeah, a little Omurice.
More Omurice. It's like our butler.
Yes, indeed. For my honorable mentions, I don't have anything concrete, but I will shout out a few things. Shout out to Tyler, the Creator, this year. He had a wonderful year, actually, with two albums, I believe, that dropped in the year 2025 that were really strong. One was Chromakopia. The other one was Don't Tap the Glass.
Oh.
Yeah. That one was more dancey type album. Great albums. It got recognized for kind of being like one of the artists of the year by some magazine awards and those type of things. But he's been really great, man. I think Tyler is, if there was a Mount Rushmore for top hip hop artists of the last 10 years or so, he would probably be on there, given his last couple his album run that he's had in the last few years. Yeah, ever since Flower Boy, and that started years ago. So generally we look at this era as the three-headed monster, which is Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. And honestly, I think Tyler could sit there as the fourth. I think a lot of people would probably put Future in there, like a South representative or something like that. But for me, from a hip hop perspective and a creative art perspective, I kind of value what Tyler does from an artistic level more so than some of the other artists that could be slotted in that position. So shout out to him. Shout out to Doechii. A lot of music stuff this year for me. Yeah. Doechii released a song I believe, honestly, I think she actually released it this, the start of the year. So it may not even be able to be mentioned, but it did come out let me see if it was January. But anyway, she released a record, and I think the single is super fire. It's her featuring SZA. It's called Girl Get Up. It's dope.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. It's a new record they dropped. She put it... Oh, okay, no. She actually released it, 5 days ago. So it's the last day of 2025.
She snuck in.
Fantastic track to end out the year.
Cool.
I'm excited to hear her new... what she's cooking up with this new album.
Doechii.
Yeah, she's a really dope... Femc.
Nice. Do people call her that, or
no? There's a bunch of different words and styles that people call female artists or hip hop artists and stuff like that. Yeah. Femc is always a fun one for me because it's a very hip hoppy term.
I like it.
Yeah. So she's dope. Excited to hear her stuff.
Yeah.
And then shout out on the gaming side. I think it's NBA 2K26. Reason why I'm shouting this game out is because NBA 2K kind of has a bad history of just not really living up to what it should be as a game, and too too much, what do you call it? Transactions. What do you call those things?
Microtransactions.
Thank you. Microtransactions. Games flooded with that, and the gameplay just hasn't been good enough to really live up to some of the older games that they've released in the past.
Yeah.
This 2K26 though release was probably one of the better feeling releases they've had in the last 5 years or so.
Nice.
So it really kind of came back in the form. A lot of people that used to play the game started to get back on it. I really enjoyed my time with it. I've still played it here and there. They've made some changes, which kind of changed the game a little bit, so it's not as pure as what it was when it first came out. But still really strong release from them, I would say. Mm-hmm. So shout out to them. And then, if anything else, I don't really have much. I would really be reaching for straws, but those are the ones that really stand out to me as some honorable mentions.
Sure.
This year. I got the Trigun manga book.
Big Red.
Very nice.
Big Red book.
Yeah, it's great.
What about Blue Giant?
Blue Giant was a year or two purchase that I still have not read through.
But the film. The Netflix film was from this year.
That's true.
We watched it this year. That's the birthplace of Os.
Yeah. Blue Giant is a fantastic, actually, pull.
You know what's funny? I want to rewatch that.
Oh, speaking of movie pulls, Blue Giant, but I also saw one of your faves in the theater.
I'm on pins and needles.
I know. You know what the movie I saw. I can't think of the name of it right now. No, Yo, this guy's got a good... You got a good Brian for 2025. Weapons has to be on my list. I didn't even put it on.
Even on there.
It's not on there.
It's not on mine either, but I
fucking love Weapons.
It's not on mine. I really think it's a great movie, but for some reason it's just not on my faves.
I'm going to remove one.
Yeah, don't say it. Yeah, don't say it to the audience, but I think I know what you're going to remove.
This is cute, but I'm going to remove it.
Don't remove that one.
I know, I should.
Don't remove it.
I won't. I'll keep it.
Good. And
I'll remove this one because we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. All right, perfect.
We're going to talk about it in our own, but I'm going to put it here.
All right. That was close. I feel like, I don't need to say anymore.
Yeah. There's one there that's cute.
Don't remove that one.
Yeah, we'll keep that one.
None of mine are cute, so.
Yeah. We do have to have that. That is one thing.
That's
our show needs. Yeah, our show needs some cutesy in there.
Yeah, you're like, I did something nice and cute with my family, and I'm like, my AC went out. Lost my keys.
Lost my keys in the wilderness.
Raccoon got it, I think. All right. So, some very honorable mentions, I would say.
Yeah, man. Blue Giant is fantastic.
Really fun film. I feel like a lot of my criticisms of it, if I rewatched it, wouldn't be there. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a rewatch of it.
It's good.
It's definitely not in my top 10.
No. But a mention nonetheless. I do have to bring up Blue.
You said you saw one of my faves in the theater.
Yeah, is it something blue?
Oh, Perfect Blue, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect Blue, man.
Honorable
Blue
mention.
Giant.
Yeah, that Perfect Blue Giant.
So that's not in your top 10, though.
No, it should.
If I were there, if I had made it there, it would have been.
I think it could totally get in because I do have a lot of music in this.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was a really great film.
No, I was. For listeners who didn't hear that episode, I legitimately couldn't find parking, and couldn't make the.
But
film.
You've seen it.
I've seen it several times.
Yeah. So this is my first outing to see it.
You were like, I'm going to get some snacks. You want anything? And then I just ghosted you.
I just had to make sure. I was. During crunch time, I was like, make sure.
Maybe I should offer some snacks. Could that help?
Yes, bring the snacks in.
While I'm driving, I look and then I get in a crash.
You just throw the phone out the window.
God damn it! You just caused me to crash. Not taking any responsibility.
He puts it on me. Why'd you text me?
You know what's funny though is that. I feel like if you got into a car crash, you probably would. Your knee jerk would be to blame the person who texted you.
God damn it! Fucking phone.
Why would you text me when I'm driving? So anyway, let's get into. Unless you want to take a break.
5 minutes? No. We'll trudge on.
Sort of a.
I think we're making good time. So
sort of a cell game style break. I always thought that was such a missed opportunity that, like, Cell said it was a tournament, and then, like, all it is Goku and then Gohan. Like,
that's a good point. Nobody was really.
I think Toriyama wanted to be done.
He's like, I'm fucking.
He says, listen, I'll just have Goku go first.
This is really about Gohan, to be honest with you. I don't really want to have to.
We don't need to have a few chapters where Piccolo gets kicked and then Vegeta gets kicked. And
from a story perspective, I could see somebody who's creating something being like, why do I have to be forced to insert these people every time?
Yeah, it makes sense. But I think he wrote himself into that corner when he had Cell call the tournament. He did. They kind of just don't even acknowledge it. Is the funny part. So Goku goes, I'll go first.
And then my son will go
I'll
after
go
me.
First.
Yeah.
That's my Sonic voice.
Sonic. The 3D movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's, you know what? That's not on my list.
Wasn't that a flop?
We haven't done flop or flip in a long time.
It has been a bit.
All right. Well, so I'm going to add Sonic to my list then. We could just remove what you were going to remove. Just remove one from your list. That's so funny. All right. So
for fucking Sonic 3.